Well, we have arrived at the Camping and Caravanning and Motorhome Show at the NEC, February 2023. We are at the Campervan Co. company at the moment with what they say is the very first zero emissions all electric campervan, and I'm very interested in this.
Okay, so we drove it down from Scotland, and we got 213 miles range from the 75 kilowatt hour model.
Which is more than it actually says on the brochure.
That's right, more than you can get quoted based on the base van. And we've put in quite a lot of interesting features within this, so I'll just sort of run through some of those.
Okay.
We have induction hobs for electric cooking, which are really efficient, because they heat the food rather than just heat the plate and then passing that over through to the food.
Burn.
Well, what we have, this one can actually, this is for alfresco cooking, but it actually slides the other way in as well, so you can have it to cook inside as well. We've got hot running water, so we've got a little boiler in there which can feed through hot water into this. So that's a new thing for our campervan.
Right. Okay. That must take up a lot of electricity, does it, to do that?
Well, we've got a giant lithium battery, so I'll show you that. So this is the technology that we're using. We have in here a 230 amp hour 24 volt lithium battery, really powerful. And if you just step back there, you can see that it's trickle charged from a 355 watt solar panel on the roof.
Huge, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is the inverter, and so it takes
Victron, is that right?
Yeah, Victron inverter, and so it takes the energy from there, and also if we just go around the side, when you're charging it up as well, you can charge the battery through hooking up.
That's the little hookup thing?
Yeah, that's a little hookup.
Oh, I see. This.
That's water. That's the hookup.
Oh, okay, I've not seen one of those connectors before.
Right. Well, we'll provide those leads, so we've just got it with we've got it with a 3-pin plug,
isn't it? Rather than the big things that I'm used to.
Yeah.
You normally see.
You'll see one of those around the other side for doing the vehicle. So the inverter then converts that so that all that DC current into 240 volt AC, so you can run all of your off-grid, you can run all of your appliances, just plug them in and play.
How long do you think that might take? I mean, on a normal camping, you've got the solar panel, I suppose.
Well,
how long will it last without?
We think best part of a week. So
really?
you get days
like in the winter when there's like hardly any sun, and maybe in Scotland where there's even less sun.
I think winter time you'll see that come down significantly because of temperatures apart from anything else, and you've also got less sun as well. So yeah, in the winter time you'd need more, and you're also using more power to heat yourself. So I'll just show you something about the off-grid heating. So one of the things that we're going to be implementing in here as standard is infrared heating. So we'll have infrared heating in the walls, in the roof, and we're working with Robert Gordon University on establishing exactly how much we need to get in there. So you're heating the person more than the space. And we also have heated seats, so that goes on, you've got heated seats in there.
I'm getting excited just because of the innovation, the ideas of it. I really am, honestly.
Well, one of the most important things, which looking at it is one of the more obvious as well, but from an ecological perspective, the whole basis of this design is it needs to be more than just a camper van. So if you've got multiple vehicles, then you've got multiple carbon footprints for the production of those vehicles.
Okay, yeah, good point.
So what was important to us was being able to lift that kitchen out. So you can see this section of kitchen, that lifts out.
All right.
And you can see those seats, they can go in There's an additional seat that can go in.
I see.
So,
Okay. I
so
saw
you
that
can
on
be
your website. I
exactly.
thought, why are they showing me photographs of multiple seats and
Yeah.
stuff? Where really I want all the room for sleeping and whatnot.
Well, exactly. So
Right.
during the
I
day,
understand now.
you've got up to a 7-seater vehicle that can be used for moving people around.
Yeah.
And if you want more storage to get things in to carry them home in a van, then you can take this out. You can take out the seat. You can take out the kitchen. You still need to keep all the electrical column and that panel in there, but you've pretty much got 80-90% of your van available to you to use as a van. So you don't need more than one vehicle. This is the importance about this. Rather than having a vehicle that you're just using it occasionally for leisure, you've got something you can use all the time.
With motorhomes and maybe not so much camper vans is that I need to store this.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas if you had a camper, you're probably thinking about, I could probably drive this as my, go to work or whatever. But then you're driving around on motorhome, camper van.
And with the batteries,
you need the space to put either the chair or the kitchen
Yeah.
unit. But it's a toss-up, isn't it, really, between storing a motorhome or a camper van and a car or an extra seat.
And electric batteries like being used. So if you've got an electric vehicle, you're using it regularly, having it being charged and discharging, all that stuff's good for the battery.
What about the sleeping arrangement? It sleeps 4, I think I just read.
Yeah, let me show you. So we've got the two people sleep in that bed there.
Yeah.
And then if you come and look up here,
see.
This folds down. So you can have, normally people will put children up there.
Okay.
So you can sleep another 2 people up there.
Yeah. Right. Is it
Normally
big
with a
enough for
memory foam
adults?
mattress or something up there to keep them comfortable.
Is it big enough for adults?
Oh yeah, it's big enough for adults.
I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. Would I fit up there?
There'd been 6-foot people lying down on there yesterday. So and not overhanging.
Now, I don't know much about these pop-up roofs or whatever, but can you have your bed linen up there, or do you have to make it up?
Well,
because of course, if you
when you're driving, the roof needs to be down from an
Yes, of course.
aerodynamic perspective. So that comes down and it's flush at the top there.
Yeah.
So your storage capacity is in there. What we have seen is people getting a tow bar, and there's storage that can fit on a tow bar. Like a bicycle rack, but instead having boxes on there, and that can work really nicely. But there's plenty of room in there anyway. Particularly if you're not putting in your extra chairs.
I do like this ads.
Yeah, I do as well. And honestly, when he was describing what they were planning on doing with a university, I think he said,
Right.
all the stuff that's going in there that they're thinking about doing, I was starting to get emotional because it was just so cool. The heating element, they're not just blowing air, they're going to be using infrared heating, so just you get warm.
Like the space heating, like you get in churches, the big glowing.
I don't know, but it sounded like you're in an induction hob heating, I guess.
Like radiating.
Yeah, just
so,
like,
so it doesn't warm the air, it warms the surface.
Because we're quite warm ourselves, right? And it's just really our skin that gets cold. But if not, I imagine it's just a microwave.
Microwave yourself.
Microwave
Maybe
yourself,
not.
yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely the future, isn't it? This sort of thing.
I think a lot of people are going to have negative thoughts about them because of the range, because of lack of charging points, and the fact that when you get there, they're probably either full because there's not enough, or they've been vandalised. But what was it like 100 years ago when the motor car came out?
Yeah.
Must have a similar problem.
Yeah, true. And the cost of hookup on sites as well is a thing, isn't it? If you're charging, if your whole van is electric and you're on the hookup, then there's already issues about.
But it's a 300 watt solar panel. He said it will last a week.
A week?
With the charge, yeah.
Crikey. Oh right, okay.
I mean, of course, that's going to change depending on what you're using. You've got the heating, you've got low sun. If you're in Scotland or whatever. So.
And at the end of that week, you've got to drive away, haven't you? So you've got to still have a bit left.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.